Project Baltimore is brought to you by the Snyder Law Group.
Here's a live look at the Weather Authority radar and a view from our camera in Towson. A winter blast is on the way for Wednesday, and it will make driving dangerous, and it could have you changing your plans. Chief Meteorologist Vitas Reed will be here in about 5 minutes with a closer look at the forecast.
Baltimore County Schools, a nearly $1.8 billion system, and the person in charge of it for nearly 2 years has refused to speak with Project Baltimore about important issues affecting parents, students, and taxpayers.
As Chris Papps explains, since launching in early 2017, Project Baltimore has never spoken on camera to Baltimore County Schools administration on any topic. But that's all changed.
Over the past year and a half, Project Baltimore has done some hard-hitting stories on Baltimore County public schools, from exposing a spike in weapons to the county having the most reports of bullying in the state. Now, throughout all of this, the interim superintendent has never granted us an interview. So we decided it was time to get answers. Hi, Miss White. Chris Papps with Fox 45 Project Baltimore. When Baltimore County Schools interim superintendent Verlita White came walking down the sidewalk outside of her office, we were there. Why have you not spoken to us?
Well, we want to make sure that you're being fair as well. And so if you're fair, then we're fair right back.
Project Baltimore had been waiting in the parking lot because for nearly 2 years, every time we've requested an interview, Dr. White, can we get a word with you for Fox 45? White's declined. So we approached her to get answers. Are you saying we haven't been fair?
Right, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh, you don't think we've been fair? In what way have we not been fair?
You know, sometimes you haven't been so accurate, but we are always accessible.
But if you
have done interviews with Fox.
If you would speak to me, then perhaps some of the concerns you have with accuracy would be corrected.
Well, we have done interviews with Fox, and so we will continue to do interviews with Fox. And anything that the public wants to know, we are absolutely accessible.
But Project Baltimore hears from the public every day. Calls from parents who say they have to fight to get information about their own children. Newly elected Baltimore County Executive John Olszewski recently told Project Baltimore the biggest problem he sees across all of county government, which includes the schools, is transparency.
I think that there are definitely opportunities to be had in government across the board with more transparency, more connectedness. And that's true for the county government as well as our school system.
Last November, then County School Board member Ann Miller told Project Baltimore a lack of communication was one of the biggest problems she faced while on the board.
We've been trying to increase transparency, and in some ways I believe that we've made some strides there. And then other ways I feel like it's been one step forward, 2 steps back.
In addition to not granting Project Baltimore an on-camera interview in 22 months, County Schools has put up other roadblocks. Last year, when Fox 45 submitted a public records request for gifts, travel costs, and lawsuit settlements, County Schools wanted us to pay $34,000 for the documents, which belong to taxpayers.
We are accessible. So we're here, we're talking to you right now, and so we'll always be accessible.
But we had to come here and we had to wait for you to get into this meeting to talk to you. We've been trying for over a year.
Well,
I mean, will you be more accessible to us moving forward?
Always. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No, we appreciate it.
Thank you.
Violence in Baltimore County schools is one of the main concerns we hear at Project Baltimore. And coming up on Wednesday night at 10 p.m., we're going to hear from a family who says their 7-year-old son was assaulted by his teacher at his elementary school.
What did she do to our son? And then you send your child to school, and you have to trust people with him. You feel like you put him in good hands. And then you find out that he was attacked. Not only was he attacked, but they were trying to cover it up.
Now, we told those parents about our recent conversation with Verlita White, and their reaction was surprising. Again, that story coming up Wednesday night on Fox 45, News at 10. And until then, we want to hear from you. Do you have a story that you want to share? Call our hotline, send me an email, go to foxbaltimore.com to follow our progress. I'm Chris Pabst, and this is Project Baltimore.